it's Dyanne here from Deco Easy. Thank you for watching another new video of us. Today we're going to craft for Christmas and we'll do that with the following thing. Tumbling tower blocks. What a surprise. Jen and I use this package, 45 pieces for €3, and we buy them online on a party supply web shop, which sells everything for your party, and since this is a game they also sell it there. And we love to craft with it. We're also going to need a ribbon, I think letters, if that's optional, you don't have to. Paint, maybe some greenery if you want to give it another touch. And of course we need wood glue. But the most important thing is this one, the tumbling tower blocks. Are you ready to make a nice Christmas decor item? Let's go. This is the wood glue that Jenny and I use. I don't know if you know this brand, Patex. I have no idea where it comes from. Does it stand upon? Oh, Germany. Okay, this is German glue. Great. They sell it at Action, a shop similar to Dollar Tree here, and it costs, I think, about €1 or €2 maximum. It's a very strong, nice glue. Only the disadvantage, but that's my own fault, is that I leave this cap here in the standard, and then I forget to put it back on. And yeah, then regularly my nozzle gets stuck. Luckily today it's open, otherwise you have to remove the glue with a hot needle. What I'm going to do, I want to make a really big window, and therefore of course we need tumbling tower blocks, just like this. But I'm in doubt if I want to do it only with tumbling tower blocks, because I'm afraid that if I'm going to put it up, it's not strong enough. So I'm thinking about using paint stir sticks on the back, and then we lay our bricks or blocks upon the paint stir stick, just to have a more solid base. It's also wood. The wood glue also works on that one, but I think it's a little bit more secure. So I'm going to grab my paint stir sticks and then I will show you what I mean. Here I have a paint stir stick. It's from the construction market Hornbach, and yeah, there's a sticker, but this is going to be the back, so you're not going to see it. And I want to make a square out of it, just like this. And here as well. But I need to measure if it will fit with the blocks, you know? Because I can't glue straight away. Or I can't just first do a fitting. And then the idea was to put one over here and one over there, so we get a perfect nice frame. Something like this, I suppose. And then comes the trick with the tumbling tower bricks. Here we need 2. I'm a little bit afraid that you're going to see the difference in height, you know what I mean? Oh, I can't leave this one out. So at least, look, yeah, no, it's not going to work. Going to see a difference in height, and that is not what we want today. Okay, maybe we can use them, but not for now. We'll do it with just the blocks. Okay, I'm going to build a frame of 5 by 5 bricks. Here we go, another one and one extra, and hopefully it is strong enough. To make what I want to make. And this one goes here, so we get a perfect frame. And I have an idea that I'm doing something wrong. This is funny. How is this possible? There's a gap. It's one block. Oh, no, it can't be a longer block ever. I'm a little freaked out right now. Doing something wrong, but I can't see it. Let me count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we need an extra one. Maybe because it's so badly built today. Maybe that's it. Or should this one go over here? That's it. Okay, well, no stressing out. This will be the base of our frame. And hopefully I'm going to see if I can do it. Otherwise I have to rearrange. See, I'm going to let that stuck underneath and also have a challenge here. That one also needs to stuck underneath. Good. I'm going to make 6 rows of 5 blocks. You know what I mean? 1, 2, 3, 4, and there's 5, and there is 6. I'm just going to start gluing straight away. Let me make tiny little heaps of bricks that can be glued down. And there's a missing one here. How I like to glue, I'll explain in the next shot. Okay, so we grab our 5 bricks. Let me start here. This one will be laying down and the other one I'll put up. Oops. And then I'm moving over to the next one. I think we can do 3 or 4 on one crafting mat. And on the other one, I have an extra mat here, will be on the other mat then. There. Grab the wood glue. Now it has to be shaken down because I still feel that there is something in, but it's all the way to the bottom. I should have put this thing upside down before I started DIYing. Okay, this might take a while. Oh no, it is already here. Just some dots of glue. Doesn't have to be that much. This is strong glue. There. Now you can let that dry or directly put them against each other. Totally up to you. I also recommend 2 extra spare blocks. And if you want to divide the glue better, just start rubbing the glued sides against each other. So you have a little bit better divided glue. And hopefully that will avoid, you know, big drops spilling on the edges of the glued parts. But this, as I said, it's optional. It doesn't work better or worse. It's just for my well-being that I do this. Because I think we can achieve a cleaner, glue joint. There we go. And the last ones. Now that the glue has now also a little bit more time to settle in, which is good. I'll start here on the front. I'll grab the first block and roll, gently push it, not that hard against the first one. Now I'm doing the rest of the train. And I'll leave it here. I'm not going to push it any hard right now. Just let everything settle in nice and well. Continuing this side here. And there. And the last one. And after that we have to let it dry for I think about 15 minutes or maybe a little bit longer, depending on the temperature and the humidity in your room. Now the spare bricks are handy. First push here, not too hot, otherwise one of the middle ones will flip out. There, just set in the whole glue. Now I'm going to outline over there, here, here, and the last one here. And do that with all the other parts as well here. That is actually how I like to glue, but you can do it your way. And hopefully by doing this I get the cleanest glue pieces, but believe me, Janny is really the glue queen, sorry. She has this so much better skill gluing things. Okay, you see some glue over there. I let it be, but you can also just wipe your finger and then just wipe it off on paper towel or use a damp cloth. That is totally up to you, but this isn't necessary. But if you want to give it a cleaner look, that's okay. It will dry transparent so you're not going to see it. However, if you're having, no, you should lay down. This will be the next row. If you're using stain or beeswax, stuff that Jenny and I use often, then you should wipe it away instantly because you can't see that, because then the stain won't really stick into the wood. So that's just one piece of advice. I'm going to glue these ones as well, and then we can assemble the whole frame after everything is dry. All the rows of bricks are ready here. Now it's time to start building the frame. Lay all your bricks down, not like this, but one goes underneath, so you get a perfect square. Otherwise it won't be really square. And now we have to find out. This one goes up here. Yeah, now I have to find out where to glue. Just going to do it this way. Oh, forgot to put this thing back on again. Just tiny drips on the sides here and here. I'm just letting the glue set in. Here as well then. Now I'm always getting a little bit confused which end do I need. There. Now we have to work quick, otherwise it gets dripping. That one goes up here, and this one up here. Now I'm going to carefully press each corner against each other. Oops. I want to say do not press so hard, but I already did. And if there is any glue, like here, comes spoiling out, just wipe it away. There, now I'm going to let it dry. How does this work? One goes there, and the other one goes there, isn't it? Yeah, now what is the perfect center? Should that be up here? This is going to look weird, I think. If this is the back side, this thing is laying up so far above, I don't think that's a good idea. First, we'll do these sides. Just a really thin line of glue here, because it won't stretch out so far that we have more space to glue. Oh, come on, you. There and there, and this should be enough. Justifying it a little bit better towards the corners. I think here somewhere is the place where they should stay down. Okay, I'll just leave this to be. Don't touch it anymore. I'll wait till it's dry, and maybe I'm tumbling it over and putting the other frame instead of here on the other side, because I think otherwise the gap gets really big. Frame here is done and dry, so we'll leave that over here. Now I want to make some baskets, which I can put in front of the frame. Yeah, it's still wobbly now. That's going to solve itself. And therefore we're going to build again. Let me see, how high do I want the baskets to be? I think about 3 blocks. Yeah, 3 is okay. We're going to build again like this. Let me also instantly build the other one. That goes a little bit quicker then. Okay, glue, just glue these tips here, these, and then put them all against each other so we get 2 separate rows of 3 by 2. And each is a front part of a basket where you can put all kind of decor in. Totally, oops, up to you what you want to make. I think I'm going to do something with, yeah, Christmas, obviously. You can also do this for Valentine's Day, for a birthday, autumn, Thanksgiving. Really, it's up to you. Now I'm not going to make the sides yet. First, leave the front parts to be. Get those spare blocks again. Because believe me, that makes everything so much neater if you just outline everything. And then whole DIY looks like a much higher quality. Now sometimes it happens that the bricks or the blocks won't stick to each other. I call that greasy wood. You can't do anything about it. This might be one. And then you can put as much glue as you want upon the box, but they're not going to stick to each other. How do you solve that? My suggestion, just re-glue it again after the glue is dry, and then somehow, most of the times, it really works. Okay, I'm leaving this to dry first. Let me twist it a little bit. Then it dries quicker. And let's get rid of those excess glue parts. I'm going to stack them upon each other so we get a row. And then I'm also going to make side parts, 3 single blocks upon each other. So this will be one side part. And then we have the big part here and another side part there. You know what I mean? I can explain the whole thing, but you will see it in the next shot, because hopefully then I have everything assembled. Here are the 2 baskets, and the idea is to put the frame here, outline this one here with the, and this way. You see? Then you get a frame, or you can, if you want to, place them here. That is also a really nice idea. Or maybe even in the middle, but I prefer actually this one because that also gives the most strength to the whole construction. So leave this one over here. Grab some glue. I also want to have an heavy object to put behind the frame. And I have a paint can here just outside of this, the part that you're viewing. Here, only the inside part. And there. Okay, let's just rub to be sure that everything is divided. And let's rub these 2 as well. Okay, there we go. Grab the paint can and the frame. Now, is this thing standing firmly? Guess so. There is 1, and here goes number 2. Let's just keep it here, standing. It can stand by itself, but just for security, I add a big paint can here on the back. Now we let it dry. It's painting time. The whole thing, as you can see here, is dry, and I'm going to give it a nice white paint job. Nothing special today, just white. And yeah, you will see, I think in the next shot, how it turned out if everything goes right. It's just normal paint from the construction market, nothing special, no varnish today. No stain, no beeswax, we just keep it simple. Okay. Here's how the color looks. You can see a little bit. I'm going to do the rest as well. Good to see you back. The whole framework with the 2 baskets is done, as you can see here, but you can still peek through the bottom part. So I'm going to move a ground plate, and therefore I have 7 rows of 6 blocks, which I now go to put together as one big plate. Just doing the regular thing, First, I'm gently going to put everything together, not pushing too hard, and with the 2 spare blocks, I will make one nice row out of each pair of blocks that I have. Here goes the last row. Now it's outlining time. This thing is so big, I thought it would be an idea, but I'm not sure if it's a good idea to put everything together at once. First, let me push everything into place. And we have to glue in between. Oops, this one is going to buckle up. We have to glue in between. So I'm carefully going to put everything together. So I hope that we can get one big nice combination. And of course we'll do the, this is better first. There we go. All together you, and then on this side as well. There we are. I'm letting this dry and then carefully take the rows out, put glue between, and make this big plate out of it, which just holds the whole construction. The base plate is ready. Time to give it a nice color. I like to use the blackboard paint for this job. It's a new can. Comes from Action, I think it was €6. So let's grab a big brush and then we're ready to go. This stuff is, by the way, cheap, and the coverage is also really good. So Jenny and I like to use this paint a lot. Normally I first do the sides, but I forgot to do so now. Might be useful to also, the lines here, script them from one to the other side. Just paint and then wait until it's dry. I think that will take half an hour, maybe an hour. Hey everyone, I have the hot glue gun at the ready. The bottom plate is drying and I have the frame here with 2 extra blocks, otherwise it will be wobbling. That's not what we want, so put these underneath and now we can do everything with it. What I want to do is make a bow for the top section here, and therefore I have burlap. And I also have ribbon. You can use it 2 sides, and I thought it would be a nice idea to make a combination of these 2. Now, how do we start? We got a glue gun. We also need scissors. And let's see, how big do we want the boat to be? I think this size, which is about 15 centimeters. Let's take this out, it's in the way. 15 centimeters this long, so then we need 30 centimeter long piece of burlap. Let's go. And on the same length, we need this one here. I'll do it slightly shorter, just a little bit. There we go. Now we take the burlap. If you have finger protectors, that's also nice. I use my scissors. Gently or quickly want to put hot glue upon it, and then we put it in the center. Hopefully it will work out. Now stay there. It won't stay there. Maybe this glue wasn't warm enough. Let's add some extra. Because this side here so far is looking nice. Yeah, now it's stuck. Then I'm going to add some glue here. Now we make a big loop out of this whole thing. Be careful, do not burn your fingers. Glue can easily get in between. Okay, well, this one didn't settle in either. No big deal. Just determine the center. And then push this back in place. Now we hold it. Maybe also let it go too quickly and then the whole thing won't set in either. I think this is good to go now. The idea is to pinch these between the fingers, then wrap around. I don't know if you want to have burlap or just this, I think. Let's take out a small piece. This is really just cheating with bow making. To be honest, bows or what do you call that? Ribbons in the Netherlands aren't as luxury as in the United States or England. Great Britain, I have to say. Iron white ribbon is really hard to get here. Now, what I wanted to do, oh yeah, pinch it in between my fingers. Now I'm going to wrap this one around here. Take a slight piece off. And then glue and push. And then we hold it in place. Also really important. This can go. By doing that, we have such a cutie here. Now, of course, it also needs fishtails, but before we start doing that, I want to determine how long do these fishtails need to be. Think about here, which is about this size. Well, what shall we say? 10 centimeters long. Perfect. Now we know how much burlap we need. I'll take 2 pieces of 10 centimeters. I have no idea what it is in your metric system. Sorry. This is 1, and there it goes, number 2. For the ones who are thinking where that she got the burlap, honestly, I have no idea anymore. It could be Action, also a garden center. I totally forgot about that. Then we need 10 centimeters of these as well. That's 1. And there goes 2. Just like so. Okay, let's go. I'm just doing the same thing again. Oh, I'm out of glue. Let me replace the glue stick and then I'm going to do this. Just hit number 1. There. And it might sometimes, because the burlap is a peek-through piece of ribbon, that you glue it to the crafting mat. Okay. Another one. I think then we're there. Perfect. Let me hold it. And again, it's stuck. There we go. We can easily get this off, no problem. Let me see. Here is a piece that we need to get rid of. There. Now, fishtail time. Just fold it in half and cut towards the outer side. The final pieces are pretty stubborn. There, that's 1. And this will be number 2. If I'm having problems with the 2 pieces of ribbon sticking together or not, I hope that it solves now. Rubbish, go away. There. Okay, almost there. Let me just put these in front of each other. Lay this thing upon it. Look how cute this is. Okay, I'm going to glue on this side here. And then inwards to that one. Let's hold it again. And now I'm just gluing everything here. Make sure that you use enough glue. Now I'm letting it rest because I want the glue to be cooled down enough. This one is too warm. Can't get rid of that one yet. And here we just scrape it off with your nail. But don't do that when it's still warm. Otherwise you can't get rid of it. And then it really sticks in an annoying way to your crafting mat. Well, that was the way I wanted to show you how do we make a nice ribbon with sheathing and with two kinds of nice bow with two kinds of ribbon and with sheathing with the hot glue gun. Looks nice, doesn't it? Perfect time to apply this one up to here for the Christmas feeling. I just added some more glue at the back to just make sure that everything is secured and stays in place. Now in the center part, I'm going to use a really big dot of glue. And then we quickly put that into place where we want it to belong, which is here today. I think it turned out super nice. A high-end bow for really, yeah, it's a really simple way to make this. Some more Christmas touch. I have branches that go perfectly well beneath here, on top of here. Really like to use those. So I'm just going to grab some hot glue. I also have them in little larger pieces together. Here I have a branch of 3, which can easily tuck here in between the wood and the bow. Good to know is that they have a flat back here. Hope you can see it. It's really hard to see. This is the back side. This is the front side. You can see the difference. Here the needle's laying down flat. So if you're gluing, use this middle part to apply your glue. Okay, the bottom plate is underneath. Everything is nice and done. I hope you can see it properly. This is the best way I can show you. This thing is huge. I need to put 2 things, or actually things, into the basket. And I thought, why not use these cute Christmas trees? Bought them brand new from Action. And yeah, they were I think about 80 € or something. Now let me grab scissors so I can cut off the cords. Let me move over you. The cords that are over there, we don't need those. I have another one. And they're meant to be hangers for your, or ornaments for your tree. But I really like them this way also in my home decor. What I'm going to do, I can fit them in here, but then they're actually not that huge, to be honest. You can do this, but I think I can do better. And I want to do this, just glue them here upon the edge. Oops, let me try to show you. Here, you see what happens now? Now you think, oh yeah, there's a Christmas tree standing in there. But we need to glue them, and I want to reuse them in my home decor after this Christmas, because they're also perfect for winter. I thought, why not use, instead of glue, my sticky gum. This is stuff that you can use to hang up posters, but it also works great for decorations. So I'm going to do that. This stuff doesn't damage the surface, so not the paint, not the wood, and yeah, you have to just warm it up between your hands. Just do like this, and then you can put small dots upon the trees, and then you can put them into the right position here. Here was the final result of the Christmas DIY. I think it got pretty big as the Christmas tree on the left. And let us know what you think of it. Personally, I really like the eye catcher, the bowl. But everything is different, everyone's taste is different. So, thank you very much for watching. We hope you had fun watching the video. And see you back next time. Bye everyone!